that they are timeless, they are collective, and may not resonate with everyone. So if this does resonate with you, um, hit that like button, that subscribe button. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading, the energy. I'll be pulling some oracle cards and some tarot and some various things here. All right, I got Saturn taking place. There's a concern here. I don't know why I said taking place. So something could be taking place, or there's something about a place. All right. I want to go ahead and finish my intro though. Of course, not everything is going to be for everyone. Not everything I post is for everyone. I just did recently on the community tab post a promo band pick if you'd like to check that out. Anyway, Saturn limits. So there's some kind of limits being imposed. Also, if you'd like a private reading from me, I will put that information in the description box because I don't think I did. So let me just say it'll be there, or you can check out any other video under the live tab. Okay, and I just did a Scorpio reading earlier today, and I did a collective reading last night. That was, and they're both were very related to one another, and relations should could have something to do with your energy going on here. We have resources. There's some kind of pause or a limit to resources, but it's in the reverse. This limit is to not to be a permanent limit. This is to exceed this limit or this caution that is being imposed here. Something could be an imposition or being imposed. What is happening here? For whomever is viewing this reading, you may also need to flip or switch the roles as energy is fluid. Okay, and I'm picking up on the energy, and you'll need to put yourself where you go. Pisces energy showing up. There was an indecision. There's a trusting your psychic knowledge of, so your abilities or this knowledge of the abilities are clearing up with indecisions. Pisces is the 12th house, so there's something hidden about this knowledge or hidden knowledge. Okay, all right. What's happening here? For the collective energy that I'm reading for. I think soon I'm going to get my husband to record a percussion short. Because I think that would be fun. All right. Anyway, we've got the 4th house coming out. So about security, what makes you feel secure, your home base or your family? This is about stirring up the situation. This is a support system or something that was set into place. Got a base, a home base, your home base, and inventing a way with this home base energy. You have results taking place with Aries, or you have Aries energy around you. That is a challenge here. It is a challenge to be open to new ideas. Okay, we have Uranus in the 4th house. It's a challenge to be open to new ideas here. Yeah, with the moon, because of some kind of illusion or fear or whatever was stirred up is like it's in reverse. So it's like you didn't necessarily stir something up when you were naturally doing something or securing your own secure support system. Something else was happening. There were many reactions, many words, Mercury, many reactions, many words about what you're doing and your support or your security. Something happening in a big way. What else here? If you are going to comment on my videos, please follow guidelines. All right. Okay, that came out sideways here. An investment. Okay, you could be actually securing your investments, or your investments are somebody's investments are closing out, stirring up. loosening up, loose investments. Is that even something? A mystery? And if this investment or a gamble with the fifth house and a mystery. Scorpio's the eighth house. Leo's the fifth house. A mystery about this love, pleasure, and what you are attracting. There's a major change with good times and attracting fun. Okay, so this could be okay, so or maybe you are naturally just having fun somehow here with your investments. There's a love here stirred up. The attraction or attraction to love of something someone loves. What is this energy? Second house. What you value in your resources. Okay. Second house, Taurus energy, your beliefs, stirring up the situation because you're secure and you you love yourself here, your beliefs, the power of love for humanity's sake. There's future, there's hopes, there's wishes, there's philosophies and laws involved that are balancing the scales, I feel like. There's a South Node energy, there's trouble or anxiety about these thoughts or words and these philosophies, and then a hope of a change with for humanity's sake here, and how beliefs and resources and how you value yourself actually is making a difference, or it does make a difference. How you value yourself or what you value, and the words you speak, what you're manifesting. All right, let's see something like that. What is happening here? Chariot, movement, Cancer energy, support, movement. But what makes you feel secure? You moved away from what didn't make you feel secure or something. Because you took a chance on the movement. Eight of Cups walking away, and then the Chariot having movement, and then there's a King of Wands right behind that. And ungrateful with Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Why am I starting with this deck? Okay, so that's interesting. I didn't even mean to do that. So something could be backwards. Okay, gratitude in reverse. So, well, you're being asked to be grateful for your security. Somebody's feeling insecure within a family unit or a dynamic because you have luck coming in. Wow. Okay, I'm seeing this two different ways here, because the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is the opposite of freedom. It's codependency. And then here I have whatever stirred up the situation created luck. A luck in a movement, or somebody sees this as luck, but it actually came from all there is. Wow, these were at the bottom of the deck. I don't want to, hang on, I didn't even pull cards. What am I doing? Okay, let's see. I don't know. Okay. It was codependent. That's why there's not a new beginning here. So there was something attached, some kind of attachment to a tangible idea, a tangible belief that is someone's learning a lesson in karma with that Saturn that came out about limits or imposing limits. It's like, okay, so when you impose a limit out there, when you personally impose a limit and then watch everybody be limited and then take that opportunity to exceed some kind of limit because now you've already limited or felt like you did, it's finding out that wasn't a limit. So it's like, it didn't work. Something didn't work. This caution that was put It was like, yeah, it didn't work. High priestess, intuition. All right. Having the ability to intuitively know what makes you feel secure. So not absorbing the insecurities from around you. Okay, this is security within you. So security can't be, it's like grounding your root, grounding your root chakra energy and then using your intuition. Ace of Cups. Love. Because of love, the power of love. Love. Let's see. What's going on here? What's up? Come on in. You can do what you got to do. My husband peeping in. I told him I was starting. So, anyway. What do we got? Conflict. Okay, stirring up the situation, inventing a way for conflict. All right. It was some kind of invention for you to be open to ideas or some kind of inventing a ways of conflict and heartache. For the Three of Swords and this and the stability, not affecting the stability over here. Okay, strength. The strength card, your resources, your beliefs, what you value, it's not shifted. It actually made them stronger or something. You got an opportunity now, a creative opportunity, and balance being restored. There's that balance. So what was unstable or unstable is now returning to stability one way or another. What is this? Five of Swords on this stirring up. King of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles, juggling. But these are poor investments, a trust issue in reverse. You don't have a trust issue, or this was untrustworthy, or some energy that made a poor investment or a gamble on an option is now being seen as untrustworthy. Earth sign energy over here with that King of Pentacles in reverse. So that's not grounded in um, not grounded in truth. Here we have a victory. And wow, an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Swords. There's gossip about the Page of Swords right behind that. So there's gossip about this new beginning you're receiving and a victory. So it was your ability to be open to receive and trust yourself. World in reverse, regeneration in reverse. Something's not being regenerated. This love or investments unable to regenerate. Four of Cups, boredom. Something was done out of boredom, or you're not bored. It's about stubbornness or boredom. Unwise. Something was unwise. Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. Unwise to see how strong you were, maybe. He was Hermit in reverse. Outside energy, or you've already contemplated this. Your values haven't shifted, or it's like this energy is holding back a wave that could destroy something. A wave. So this has like been coming in waves, or there's something to do with a wave or a process. We have contemplate. So this outside energy unable to regenerate is also unable to contemplate new options, or unable to disrupt a resource, belief, or a value that you hold. It's the Seven of Swords. There's a loss to this energy. Okay, there's a loss for a lack of contemplation, or a lack of somebody didn't see their own worth, so they chose something. I don't know. Sun in reverse chose something, chose to deceive because they were unhappy about an opportunity and creative abilities and justice being restored. What is this? Virgo energy in reverse with the Taurus energy, and we have that King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, and fire energy, and then water over there with Pisces. What's happening here? Gossip. Okay. In this deck, Page of Swords is gossip about what you value, your beliefs, and your resources. So this is a wave of gossip. Six of Pentacles in reverse, ungenerous. So because you didn't want to participate here. Disloyal, not, okay, and then there's an offer coming in. So, okay, so you are wise to the situation. Somebody could have mistaken kindness for weakness here. Let's see, keep going. Paths are closed, locked out, do not enter. Okay, this is over here on support. Closing the paths to what is no longer serving, simply, possibly. Okay, grinding your gears, working too hard on it. Somebody who's working too hard about this outside security or validations or gossip or rumors or whatever's happening over here. That you had the strength to not return this energy back. Taking flight, uplifting, you're at peace with your decisions. Okay. At peace with your decisions is what matters at this moment. Let's just fell down. You have a sunny outlook, blossom open to divine inspiration. So this high priestess is being connected to your intuition, which is connected to your support, which is connected to now a divine inspirational idea. It's happening here. Right for the picking, perfect timing, get ready. Be open to new ideas, but some old ideas could be presenting themselves as new ideas, but you are now aware that those old ideas are those that are being presented as new ideas. There's some old energy attached that you're aware of. Something's ripened and ready. A result could be ready for you, whomever's viewing this. You're seeing a whole picture. Okay, so it's like, you know, what do I say? You're seeing the whole picture of the result of the investment that was made here. Okay, place this. Stormy relationships, trouble strikes, and an uproar. Three of Swords. World in reverse. These investments, a fifth house, Leo, the stormy relationship. I have a yes to divine inspiration and a no. A no over here and a yes. There's two yeses. This is like a yes to divine inspiration or a yes to a karmic, toxic, untrustworthy tie. All right, that stirred up the situation with old ideas, presenting them as new ideas. Feeling fragmented, cracking, and under pressure because these trouble strikes here and now cracking under pressure. So the pressure is building or has built up because somebody's worked hard on grinding those gears on pins and needles beyond their ability, done to death, and not viable. Somebody thought something was beyond your ability, but actually that's the projection that is taking place because there's a fragmentation about a belief system or a resource. There's a fragmentation or there's healing that took place or is being taking place here. Well, that flew over there on which card? And I happened to look at the Freedom and Associations card. Paths are closed now. Burning through money, poor investments, and broke. Oh, wow. Okay, so this gossip has to do about you closing paths and up to stormy relationships. And now it could involve something about your poor investment here. I have investment twice, investment in it, and an untrustworthy investment. So there's a lot of gossip about that money deal, resources. You can't fake it. What? Wow. You can't fake it now. What glitters isn't gold? Somebody thought something was real shiny. Access. You had access, but no longer has access. You close the door to this Virgo energy. Las Casa. You have the strength to overcome any kind of negative experience through that. This energy is now looking for attention, it looks like. Yeah, it's a hot opportunity and fired up. Burning desires fulfilled. Well, you already fulfilled this with feeling out of sync. Yeah, you've already fulfilled something. Somebody was hoping you'd say yes because they're burning through money and broke. Now there are something's out of sync. I'm happy about it. I have a frown face. Feels wrong, bad idea, manipulated and led astray. So not compatible with you in this hot opportunity. All right. Let's keep going here. What is this about? Balancing masculine and feminine energies is in reverse. Let yourself sparkle and shine is upright. Okay, this has something to do with masculine and feminine energy imbalances. Let's see. One of the messages here. Self-confidence through God confidence is in reverse. It's about what makes you feel secure. So it was tied to your self-confidence. Tiger eye here. So believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. But it's in reverse with socialize and join in. Here, this energy over here was banking on some kind of investment that you didn't have the self-confidence, or that you disassociated for different reasons than what you did, because I have increased support right here. And that's about your positive focus and willingness to receive. I've opened the doorway to abundance of help and opportunity. While this energy over here, the socialize and join in reverse, and self-confidence through God confidence. This is like, could be different belief systems within a support system, or a past some kind of support system. I don't know. So right for picking here with this. Okay, so these options you took off the table, and this you had this, or you're being asked to have the self-confidence to say no to something. Let's see. Sensitive emotions on the stormy relationships and uproar. So something was overly emotional. This investment had to do with emotional investments. Okay, heartache, that so patterns that form with the world, closing out cycles, learning lessons. Here, bless yourself, bless yourself. Go ahead and bless yourself, but it says bless your heart on this card and let yourself sparkle and shine on this card. And I was looking at them both at the same time. So, hey, bless yourself. Um, uh, Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity, copper, self-care and gentleness. All right. So Larimar is about self-care and gentleness throughout stormy relationships, uproar and processes. So focusing more on self instead of, so focusing more on the solution, which will attract support, and not so much what is not the solution. Okay. So what is this? Answered, wow. And an answered prayer then comes in. Natural beauty and authenticity, answered prayer. Wow. So, and then the life-changing epiphany or experiences in reverse, but it looks like you had one, or whatever was trying to control some kind of because give it to God is in reverse. There's some kind of answer. Yeah, blocked answers. But here's answered prayers. So if the answers were blocked, they're coming in. Oh, why am I doing that? Okay, here, wait. That goes there. That goes there. Somebody didn't have the authority to remove the sword from the stone. This is the sword and the stone, King Arthur type of energy there. Okay. Okay, so all your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. Okay, so this is doing something on your own as well, because I have this like-minded people in reverse over here. All right. And this is be yourself. It's got to make you naturally attractive and beautiful inside and out. You close the door to what didn't value you, your natural beauty and authenticity, or what doesn't value. Um, so an answered prayer could arrive. I've got fluorite and unikites here for that answered prayer with natural and authentic. Or you could actually be a prayer. I said bless yourself. So you could, I don't know, you could just be a blessing to others at this time. Let's see. I want to get some more tarot actually. So there's a Four of Cups is showing up again. So you're not you're not wanting to receive offers from this community with a Queen of Wands in reverse, fire sign energy. Okay, there it's like projecting sadness and boredom. These are projections of sadness, boredom, stubbornness, and the inability to do something. Ace of Wands, have a new passionate start. They're stuck in the past with the Six of Cups, and collaborating with the past as well with the Three of Pentacles, and also competing with the past with the Five of Wands. Oh, and could be partially responsible for a Five of Pentacles, which is or indirectly associated with a Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold or abandonment, or try to make a come up on somebody's downfall or something. Let's see. I don't have much room to shuffle, but I do want to shuffle. Oh, Seven of Wands, you stood your ground here. Okay, so you stood your ground long enough for the energy to shift. You didn't budge. Three up, and your ships came in with the Three of Wands, so didn't budge. Okay, this plan, because there was a plan, because that Ace of Wands showed up, but they skipped the plan. That we saw the Ace to the Three, so somebody had a plan, skipped. They didn't formulate the plan with a good foundation. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups in reverse, getting pleasure out of some kind of possible in and out breadcrumbing type of thing, and getting pleasure for right for the picking. So that's about watching and then but skipping steps. I'm like skipping steps. King of Swords in reverse. Skipped a step about the truth there. There's Two of Pentacles, a decision, or an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this Ace of Pentacles in reverse was never going to get past that Three of Pentacles. All right. Does that make sense? Or no, it's whatever collaborations took place as now is going to be in the Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So that Six of Pentacles isn't going to be as expected. Oh, what? Page of Cups, sensitive emotions. This is imagination, investments of a game here. It could be childish. Ten of Pentacles about a generational. This is stormy relationships with generational investments. Magician in reverse, based upon a magician in reverse, about how someone stood their ground or they're being seen. So this is a tangible use of resources used here with a queen. Wow, I think I just combined king and queen. The words. What is this king of? Yeah, competing. Many thoughts, words. We do have Mercury retrograde appearing. Now Death's in reverse. Strength is in reverse. Strength is upright over here. All right. Losing the strength or the ability to compete, or there is no competition. There is no comparison. If there's a comparison, the death energy, unwilling to shift or change, and then losing the ability to, oh, you could be, this part of your karma is to see what's taking place here with who's been competing. Yeah, there's that plan. Ace 2 3, and it's like somebody wanted to intertwine their plan with your plans. The Two of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh. All right. Going broke. Stormy relationships in general all over the world here because I got the world. So stormy relationships that weren't natural and authentic but based upon some kind of competition are being eliminated. Hot opportunities that go quick or fast here are being, go lose it. If it came in fast and hot, it's going to leave. It's going to melt even quicker or something. Yeah. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, Two of Pentacles, the Hangman. All right, it's about seeing a higher perspective. We had 2 and 8. So it is an answered prayer here. Wow. 9 of Swords in reverse. You're not in worry, but something is. Judgment, an answered prayer to overcome all your great work. Somebody's worried about the great work you put in here into your resources and value. You could have called judgment or made a judgment call because you saw this 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. It's up right here. You're not playing at all costs. Look, and that one is to come over here. And Queen of Swords is in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. All right, so many words that aren't adding up to something. So it's not adding up. So what is this 9 of Swords? So going back to where it came from. There's a 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Okay. Sadness, anxiety, boredom, and King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so the King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups upright. So this was an imbalance between masculine and feminine energy. Compassion was there, but emotional maturity hasn't evolved. Or there was something emotionally immature about these 9 cups. Remember, we saw the 9 cups in reverse earlier, and now these 9 cups, they're separated. And even if they come together, they're not going to lead to the 10 of cups. If that makes sense. The happiness or being, let's see. Okay, time to stop and reflect. Right. Somebody doesn't want it to go to the 6 of Cups because the 4 and the 5 keep coming out. And it's like going backwards instead of proceeding this reflection of the 6 of Cups. Stop and reflect. Here I have winter time because there's a snowflake and it could be cold or getting cold wherever this energy is. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. So this is a pause and a reflection of appreciation of how far and the great work that was put in that is not being recognized by energy that chooses not to recognize it. You got your shifts coming in, seeing this as part of the divine flow that just came out. Divine flow. You're in a divine flow. Letting go of attachment to the outcome and letting the universe bring the gifts. Wow. So this is all part of this gift here. All right. Steady as you go. Navigate with patience and resilience, trusting in your inner strength and to guide you through life's twists and turns. This is a clown on it. If you look at this picture, it's a clown on a tightrope, I guess, and it's called duality dance. So it's letting go of the duality dance and be open to divine flow and not releasing the clown energy, losing something here. Ground, actual, I don't know if it's actual, tangible ground. Winds of fortune, and then I see water, the ocean. So not physical ground, emotional ground. So he's losing emotional ground. This divine flow has to do with water and emotions, okay? Because I have the winds of fortune. Wow. So the winds of fortune are here. And the wind is blowing in a direction for you to realize something. The flow and the wind of fortune, it's about maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability, adapting to the wind. Okay, so when a tree blows, it doesn't, it knows its roots are deep. You know, it doesn't, it's about when the wind blows. What is secure is supposed to stay, and what is not secure is going to be removed as well. What is this? What am I doing? Okay, this one's turned over. Oh, the winds of fortune. Oh, well, that must have been what needed to come out. And seed of potential. Wow. With a creation. There's an investment or a gamble, and then a seed of potential. Plant the seed of potential and nurture. It's sprouting promise with care and intention. Well, that's what you're doing with this divine flow energy. Pathfinder. Trust your inner compass, because there's a compass, and then the ocean energy. Okay, wait. Compass illuminates your inner path, love and career, revealing the direction your mind wishes to explore. You're exploring. It's the exploratory seeds as well. Exploring. Take precautions. Okay, this is a rocky terrain here. Take precautions. And then I got a rough and rocky. Get the energy. Remain vigilant and receptive. Okay, there's a revelation. I can't read these words over here on this white cloud, white riding on a white cloud. But each revelation as you, so it's about when, what the heck is, trying to avoid reading it, but learning. Oh, all right. Remain vigilant, receptive, learning from each revelation. Oops, as you navigate life's journey, and that just like jumped out of my hand. So, taking some kind of leap there. Slow climb. And I just said rocky terrain and a slow climb because it is rocky, it is steep. It has been some kind of obstacle or some things you try and chip away at what your resources and values, but you still find a way, like a mountain goat. Mountain goat's still gonna find a way to reach its little peak there wherever it wants to go. Walking unscathed. Yeah, like the mountain goat. All right, this energy is projecting some kind of taking precautions, and you're walking unscathed here and falling into it. So it's about you were fortunate. A trap was laid, but I haven't read this card yet. This is kind of interesting. And I took my reading glasses off, and now I gotta go back on. All right. You were fortunate. A trap was laid, but your wisdom kept you from falling into it. You saw the red flags, you took the precautions, and you walked away unscathed with this entered prayer. Wow, so scales have been balanced out in the favor of this energy that I'm reading, riding the current, meaning about a current. All right, let's see here. A lot of water motions, the currents of it. Okay, be patient with me here. I'm going to clean this up and then do a couple more things, and then I'm going to close it out. enjoy the silence. All right, let's see. All right, a couple of messages here from everyone reading for the collective energy. What is going on? Might help give more clarity to your reading or to your path or to your life or to your journey or to something. So I got fluorite here. One of the last crystal angel oracle cards that here it is, fluorite. Okay, natural beauty and authenticity with fluorite. This happens to be a more tinted green fluorite than purple. Okay, fluorite is very fragile. I tend to, I made jewelry out of it. It would, be one of the first kind of stones to have an issue with breakage. Not, you know, okay, stones break when they have had enough energy, or you learn from the experience, or it had its use. But this is more of it is fragile. I just want to point that out. Anyway, it is about natural beauty and authenticity. And if you look at fluorite with the blended colors of the purples and the greens, what's discovered in that, it's pretty cool. I have an owl here. There's wisdom here. Wisdom with a key. You have like some kind of key to this natural, or you just natural. So you have a key. You naturally have a key here. So you naturally have the wisdom. And then a four-leaf clover. Much luck. Wow. With regeneration, with the starfish, and the starfish is related. If you look up the starfish spiritual meaning or totem or spirit animal, whatever you subscribe to, it's very intriguing, and it's about regeneration. It does have reference to Mother Mary and different religious or spiritual practices out there that has identified the starfish as special, as it can rejuvenate its legs, star legs. All right, I got bismuth. Bismuth is a heated, so you heat bismuth and I guess that's the same kind of bismuth that goes in like Pepto-Bismol, but it's of course in different forms. So it's just kind of an element. So bismuth is an element or something. I don't know. Really don't know much about it other than it has to be heated. And it's pretty cool. So it's got all sorts of colors. It's got purples and greens and very cool purples. I don't know if you can see the sparkles and the purples and I don't know how hot it has to be heated to get it that way, but it's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and put this away. Luck and balance being restored. In other words, in the divine flow. I'm going to get out some dice here and then I'll close it out. This is my closeout. All right, let's see what I got. DM right away. The divine masculine. I got dude. D. Okay. For the collective messages. Dirt. He's got the dirt. Something about dirt. All right. Dirt and land, I believe. No, I just see the LAD, black. Okay. Because there's no N. My eye itches. All right, let's see. I got Roy, R-O-Y, R-O-E, like Roe versus Wade type of thing. R-O-E, Roe, the R-O-E, not R-O-W. All right, I got Doe. Could refer to as in Jane Doe or a doe that is a female deer. Doe, a deer. that kind of Joe. We got toe. I got shirt. Something to do with somebody's shirt. Or there's a shirt that could be synchronistic here. Okay. I got a bird. A bird could be significant here. BIRD, bird. I have pray. PRAY, pray. Got day, ray, lay, bay. Hay, as in bundles of hay, or hay within a field, or hay to feed animals. That goat I was talking about, possibly. I got pride, and I've got bride. Bride and pride. Huh. Okay. I got ride. We could be needing a ride. I got hay ride. A hay ride could have taken place. Somebody could have took a roll, or there's a roll, ROLL, roll. I have holly. I have holy. I could have a knot, KNOT, that kind of knot, tying the knot. So I had bride, knot. Do I have tie? TIE. I sure do. Tie, knot, bride. Okay, I have pint, pink, rink, sink, blink, kink, drink. I have LOL. I thought something was funny. S. Let's see, wait a minute. Bye. You could have told someone bye. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I hope that was helpful. Thank you very much. See you next time.